Clearly, we've got a pirate here. What the hell do you want? Greetings and welcome back to more Sheltered and the Weird Family's survival here in this post-apocalyptic world of myth and legend. Or something like that. Poor old Octopi, an original member of the family, can't go to bed right now because both of the beds are occupied by these two strangers who we've just let in to kind of like hang out here. So he might have to think about crafting another bed or something. But in the meantime, Laura and Jonas, the parents, are out exploring the wasteland and searching for useful stuff. Laura has just arrived at a police station, along with Jonas, of course, because they are traveling together. And it looks like there might be some good stuff here. Good stuff like nails. That's definitely good stuff. Sand. It's kind of good stuff, but I don't think it's better than what we've got at the moment. And we're just expanding the base again. I don't think we really need to worry about expanding it just yet, but I would like this rope. I'd like the rope a lot. What would I like the rope more than? That is the question. That's the $50 million question. We probably don't need... We've got 5 food rations. We've also got a freezer full of meat right now. So it may be a little bit crazy, but we're going to put the food rations back and we're going to take the rope in place. We're also going to take the leather because we've got room for that. Everything else... we can take the wood. There we go. And that is it. We're not going to take the first aid kits, but we've got 3. We're not going to take the cordite, even though it's used for explosives, which of course is awesome. But, you know, we don't need explosives today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Confirm. Yes, we're done. Carry on exploring. We've got Octopi here, hollowing out a new room for the underground base. Andy did I say Octopi before was waiting on a bed? It's actually Andy, as it turns out. And he's not happy about it, quite frankly. He wants to kick one of these two out. And I think what we'll do is we'll kick out Walter here. Look, we'll kick him out to take a shower. Accept the transmission. We found a florist out in the wastelands. Sure, you never know what good stuff you will find in a florist. Walter, yeah, you can go out and have a shower. And then I think we might send you out to harvest this. What space have we got? Capacity 8 of 10. Maybe you should eat some meat first. Accept the transmission. That was our friend. Hi, this is Jonas. It looks like this florist has some stuff that might be useful. What stuff? Rubber is useful. Duct tape we decided not to bring with us, didn't we? And frankly, a lot of this other stuff is far from useful. Pliers increases repairing and crafting speed. Obviously that is useful, but whether it's more useful than actual stuff right now, I'm not sure. The tyres are to repair old Bessie up here, the caravan, so although that's kind of a long-term goal, I'd quite like to keep them. I think that'll do. Also, the seeds would be used to grow vegetables in the plant station, but we don't have a plant station, so we don't need them. Good. All right, thanks, guys. You carry on. There's a moose loose about this hoose. Badoo 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 boo, and so on and so forth. And Walter is going to take care of it, but only after everybody has had their fill. Did you just take from the pantry, or did you take meat? I hope you took meat, Octopi. We stumbled across a small pharmacy. Yep, take a look in the pharmacy. What about you guys? You're knackered. Janet, you're not really very hungry. But Andy, you actually are quite hungry. So why don't you eat some meat as well, so that we've got plenty of room in the freezer. Water storage is maxed out. Anybody? Janet, you're going for a shower, I hope. You definitely do that. Go for a shower. There's somebody in the small... Oh no, look, the last time that Laura and Jonas, but mostly Laura, engaged somebody, located somebody, in the wasteland, it went a little bit wrong. It kind of... There was an attempt at bullying and some thievery on my side, it has to be said, and ultimately it wound up in the untimely demise of the guy. That said, clearly we've got a pirate here. What the hell do you want? Well, Mr. Pirate, easy, just walk in here. I used to be the big news around here, see? We team up, and maybe there's a point to all of this. Well, I don't really have room in my camp, although I really, really would like a pirate, because, you know, eye patch is cool. On the other hand, you did say that you used to be the big news around here, and that's kind of, you know, not really the attitude that we're looking for, I think, in the shelter. So I don't think so. I don't think someone as broken as you will do us any good. You are so... Look, not only are you physically broken with the whole eye patch, but, you know, I think mentally broken as well. We can definitely sense that about you. Maybe if you can pull yourself together, we could accept you. If you can't accept me as I am, why should I change for you? Just so you let me into your stupid little group. I'm out of here. Bye, Raymond. Sorry, it didn't work out this time. Maybe next time, if you indeed truly do turn out to be a pirate. Let's examine the items in the small pharmacy. What do you got there? I don't think we've got any pills on us at the moment, have we? The wool, kind of tempting. The nail we'll take for shower. I'd quite like the wool, but again, I don't think there's anything I'm prepared to throw away. If it was a hinge, then yes. But it's not a hinge. And in fact, we haven't found any hinges. Our quest for hinges is not going well. Are we running out of juice here? We are. We are indeed running out of juice. Someone needs to put some fuel in the Jenny, please. Jonas here stumbled across a hardware store. It looks like it might have some good stuff. Absolutely. Hinges is what we're after. Hinges for the upgrading of our workbench. We want hinges and rope. You've got a little bit of rope, but we need a lot more rope. And hinges. Hinges, hinges, hinges. Many of the hinges. Walter, what are you doing right now? You can, I think, use the toilet whilst it's raining. And we do want you to harvest this guy, so go and take a suit. Except, small hardware store, what's in it? More wood, that's good. We've got quite a lot of wood already, but we need tons of this stuff. A pipe. Oh, there's no room for the pipe. But we want pipes, don't we? We want more pipes. There were like upgrades that needed pipes. Still, it's not really. It's a shame I can't equip this. It is an equipable item, but apparently it can't be equipped. That's not the way it works around these parts. We don't really need the circuit breaker. We do want the hinge. Oh, we're gonna have to chuck stuff away. Do you think we should like just put off old Bessie for now, and we'll take the pipe and the hinge to get our crafting going? We'll take the gas mask to make up for the gas mask that we've used. We can take the plastic as well, and any of these things? No wiring. Yes, we'll take the wiring. We want more wiring. Wiring to wire things together is wildly awesome. Enough said about that. Janet, you can use the toilet after Walter. Hopefully he'll leave it in, like, you know, reasonably good condition for you. You know, toilet seat down, all that kind of stuff. Let's accept the transmission. Jonas, we found a small house in the wasteland. Yeah, you can check that out. Octopi is asleep once again. Walter, once you have set yourself up, we are going to get you to harvest the old trap here. How much have we got left in the fridge? Capacity of 6 out of 10, so we've got a space left for 4. Like, it might be slightly inefficient, but whilst you're out there, you can fix everything. Oh no, it's because we've run out of juice. Quick, Janet, fill up the fuel. Okay, 4 and 1, that's fine. Some items lost due to storage limitations. It probably wasn't a lot. Let's just accept the transmission. Oh, we've got strangers. Let us approach them. In a small house. It doesn't look that small, actually. It looks like a fairly decent-sized family house, and pretty much on its own as well. Hey you! Alright, what are we going to do with Gary? Gary has like a holster on his trousers here, so I don't think, and also possibly like a knife holster as well down here. So even though he's got slightly poorly maintained clothing, the vest and the hat, and more importantly perhaps the holsters, kind of indicate to me that maybe we shouldn't be taking this guy on. We could try and recruit him. That might be awesome, although we don't really have room in the shelter to have that many people currently. So I think we'll probably work on our 2 recruits, and once they're like good enough to be able to send out and about, then we'll worry about maybe recruiting someone else. As cool as he is, I mean, Gary, We would be lucky to have Gary, wouldn't we? Let's face it. With a shirt like that. I mean, a vest like that. He's awesome. Maybe we could just trade, Gary. What have you got to trade? Look, we can deal. Just be quick. I've got better places to be than this. I'm sure you do. We'll take your pipe. For what? What are we prepared to offer you in exchange for that pipe? Take this bucket. It's a poor trade, but you know what? Why on earth did we keep the bucket over other things that we could have had? That's crazy. You really wanted that stuff, didn't you? Well, it worked out good for me, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, alright. Gary, if you ever fancy, you know, becoming one of our guys, then stop by the shelter in the future when we've got room, and we'll talk. We'll talk. Accept the transmission. Found something in the small house. What have you found in the small house? We've now actually got an open slot. So, considering what's here, motor, maybe, petrol can, we don't need it. Let's take the food rations, because it's probably the most useful of a fairly limited number of things that are there. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done here. And we are done here. Walter, I don't know why you're coming back inside. I want you to fix these things whilst you're out there. Thanks. Accept the transmission. Stumbled across a small house. Another small house. Search that small house. All of the small houses around here. They're just so wee. Let's take a look at crafting and see if there's anything useful that we can get in place whilst we are waiting that isn't going to take up anything that we need. Another snare trap, potentially useful, but we kind of need the rope for other things, so we'll hold off on that for now. Maybe you can do some painting. Oh, we haven't got any paint yet. Hopefully when they get back with some paint, then you can do some painting. Fire extinguisher, valve and some pipes. That could be useful in case of fire. Light, crafting and repairing it is slower in rooms without a light. 4 bulbs and, wow, 1 bulb and 1 wiring. Do we really do crafting in rooms that don't have light? I don't think we do. Kind of downstairs where we don't have any light is more of a sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, like a sleeping type area, maybe. Alright, look, there's nothing we really want to craft at the moment. Sleeping and eating, to be fair, but given that the actual crafting station is here, we're fine. Janet, you better fill old Bowling Hero's bowl. He's just going to sit there meowing incessantly otherwise. Laura to base! We've found somebody in the small house. Alright, let's approach them. If they look like soft targets, we might try and bully them. I don't know. Oh, look at this guy. Whoa, okay. He's looking a bit crazed. He also has the holsters, and he also has a metal pole, and has clearly, his clothing is pretty diabolically maintained. Very, very poor. So I don't quite know how to take it. I mean, the metal pole definitely indicates a bit of a psychopath. So, yeah, maybe let's just see if he has anything to trade. Could we help each other out? Want to trade? I suppose with enough persuasion, I might be convinced to take a look. I don't know why he talked like that. He doesn't have anything interesting to trade. Get lost, crazy Ryan. Oh, damn. I thought it was going to be my lucky day. Well, maybe next time. Maybe indeed. Maybe. But don't count on it. But we can see what's in the house. What is in the house? More rations is good. We'll take the circuit board. It's got to be useful for something, right? And that's it. That's all we can really take from here. Yes. View map. Did I just cancel that without actually completing it? I think I might have done, you know. Alright, we're still up in that town, so that's alright. That's all good. Accept transmission. Small house. Search the small house. Walter, how are you getting on out there? You're getting on fine. Let's get a round of maintenance in, shall we? Janet, fix this. Fix this. Fix it all. Fix it up until it is 100% fixed. Should we actually send the kids out on an expedition? I mean, it's raining again, and which means we've got tons and tons of fuel. I mean, tons and tons of water. We found something in the small house. What have you found? Yeah, I didn't take the circuit board. You can't click here because it cancels it. You've got to click confirm. I always do that. Always making that mistake. We'll take the paint. We'll take the rations whilst we're here, and that. Or take the valve. Can he take the motor? Confirm. Confirm. Confirm! Confirm it! Octopi, you get up and drink some water. Andy, you are going to the toilet. That's fine. And then you can take a shower. Oh, okay. I interrupted your going to the toilet. Sorry. Let's just speed up time for a second here. Water storage at max capacity, except the transmission. We found a school out in the wasteland, for sure. And then you guys, I think Andy and Octopi are going to go out to play again. I mean, the parents are out. They're not here to tell them not to. Obviously, the new people, is it Janet? She's not going to. Where is she? Janet, yeah, she doesn't care. They're like, we're going out to play, Janet. And she's like, well, that's fine. I don't care. It's more food for me. And Walter, who, you know, maybe she has a crush on. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what her thoughts on the matter are. Quite honestly, does she have... she is courageous and unhygienic. Whereas Walter is courageous and unhygienic. Wow. Okay. Both of them courageous and unhygienic. Octopi also courageous. We'll go with his brother to... Well, where are they going to go? That's quite a long way away. A lot of these places are really very far. Very far indeed. 7 days ago. 7 days ago. 13 days ago. 13 days ago. You know what? Like, why don't you go to the old school, go to the old church, check out these... I think if I'm going to go there, I might as well go on to there. So let's not do that. Let's just go to the small house here. This small house. Hit up the petrol station. We're just going to do the circuit. The local area. They are, after all, only kids. So I think it's fine for them to just, you know, stay relatively close to home. It's probably what their parents would want. Actually, to be fair, I imagine what their parents would want is for them to not go anywhere, especially as there's only one gas mask between the two of them. Who's going to take the one gas mask? And no satchels either. Well, alright, we'll just equip it to Andy as he's first. Octopi's like, well, no, I don't need a gas mask. I'm fine. I'll be perfectly fine out there in the irradiated wasteland without a gas mask on. Don't you worry about me. Send the party out then. If they're happy to go, they're happy to go. Meanwhile, Janet, you can carry on fixing everything. Fix this. 95%, 60%. You can fix the stove. Beds are going to need fixing soon. Let's accept the transmission. We found somebody in the school. Alright, let's approach them and talk to them. We might be able to trade with them. We're certainly not going to bully them. Oh no. Oh no. Hello! How you been out there? Confirm. Stephanie. Old Steffi. Steffaliffa Ding Dong. What have you got to trade? Let's check supplies and see what we've got. I'll decide if I want anything here. Oh, Stephanie, you turned out to be rather unpleasant, I'm afraid. I'm not impressed by your lack of pleasantness. Your non-pleasantation. Except the transmission. What have you found? More rubber, we'll take that. More wood, we'll take that. More hinges, we will definitely take that. The sand we can't take. We can't take the chisel. Unless we put the food back. We'll just take that. I think it's probably as good as anything else, right? It's probably as good as anything else. Expedition party. Confirm. We have finished transferring the goods. Are you on your way back now then? Nearly. They're here. They're going to hit up a few of these places in this little town, and then they're going to return. Which will be grand. But of course, their return... Well, alright, we've got another transmission coming in. We've stumbled across a small family. Sure, family. That's what they're called in post-apocalyptic worlds. Families. Walter, you can take that suit off before you do anything else. And once he has done that, well, I'm afraid we shall have to leave it there because we have run out of time once again. I hope you're still enjoying the survival antics of Sheltered and the Weird Family. But until next time, thanks a lot for watching. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later. There is a wild and glorious scent in the air, a kind of light. What is this place? Esteval. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Discovered Leslie's Harbour. This place looks lovely. Look at this. It's like a paradise. Esteval. Sun. A great beam of sunlight bathes the island.